Okay, so yeah, I thought I would record a bit of an update here. Currently wandering around in Samaro. So yeah, it's been a few days since I streamed. Man, I should have drank water like right before this because my throat's been killing me all day. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and drink water now. But yeah, I just finished collecting the last Dendroculi that I needed to complete the Statue of the Seven. So now I'm going to grab this. This is not the last of the Shrines of Depths that I need, but this is one of them. So yeah, I thought that I would just kind of show my progress so far over the past like 3 days that I've been gone. So yeah, if you saw my last video, I did was 100 or 500 hours of Genshin account review. Um, since then, I've just been grinding Sumeru's exploration and see if I'm missing achievements that I've had. So that way, um, I can work on my Furina savings. Ooh, I have a reputation reward to go claim. I'll claim that, and then I'll upgrade the tree, and we'll show how many pools that I've saved so far.
There is nothing new under
So
the
yeah,
sun.
those are just pools that I've gotten
Is
from
that really
exploring
true?
Sumeru and finishing off my explorations of Inazuma. So I'll show that too. Yeah, we're 60% of the way through Sumeru. So yeah, I don't know how much I had on all of the locations before, but um, I've already noticed that it's increased a lot. Just collecting the Dendroculi give like 1% each in whatever area they're in, pretty much. So yeah, each one of them did. And I think I was at C5 Traveler, and I was on the level before the level where you get the C6 in terms of Dendroculi. So that's how many I've collected. I woke up at like, it's probably been about 12 hours of Genshin. I'll just say that much. It's been about 12 hours of just running around the desert today and collecting Dendroculi. And I messed up. I was using the interactive map, which is a dumb idea. Don't use the interactive map because I marked some that I had found as found. So I had to watch a like 3 hour and 45-minute video to find the rest. Although I only had to watch up to like 2.5 hours of it, which is still a long time. But yeah, just don't use the interactive map if you're ever going to do this. So yeah, with that, what was it? Oh, I guess, yeah, I don't have anything else to do. So, yeah, we can go ahead and see all of the Sumer regions at the moment. I'm about to start going ahead and grabbing all of the chests that I haven't collected. Because, yeah, that's where all of the Preba gems actually are. It's not really in the Dendroculi, but it makes it where it's easier for me to explore if I've collected all the Dendroculi because I know which areas I need to work on. Like before collecting the Dendroculi, there would be some missing percentages that were just a Dendroculi instead of chest. And yeah, I kind of needed to make sure that I was just getting all of the chests. So yeah, here's Inazuma at the moment. So 100% in every region, which I think means that there is still chest, but there's so few chests that it just rounds up to 100%. So I'm definitely not collecting those um, if I don't absolutely need to. And yeah, I don't. So yeah, as far as inventory goes, as you can see, we're currently at 24 wishes. Go here. And yeah, I did get 2 more dust because I pulled an extra um, off the standard today. I had enough to reach hard pity on a 4-star and got sacrificial greatsword, I think. Yeah, which is a pretty terrible weapon, but it did get me a bit closer to another pool off of there. So yeah, currently at 24. My goal is to reach 45 pools, um, and then I'll just buy the rest of the pools using my top up of $50 for Furina. So yeah, um, that's currently the goal. Um, I just thought I'd give an update since yeah, I did say I wasn't going to be streaming or recording anything until then, but yeah, and I haven't. I've literally just been doing this. Like, I actually capped on my reverse 1999 activity, which is that game's version of resin today for I don't even know how long because I've been doing this so much. But yeah, here's a fontaine at the moment. By the way, I haven't even started here. Um, and then I've done a bunch of world quests. Like I did the world quest to fix this tree and fix this thing and go here and go in these pyramids and go in all of the robots and all of this stuff. So yeah, I've also done those today. I don't think I did any world quests for this part of Sumeru because I didn't need to. I had already finished them if I needed to with like the Aranara or whatever. As far as Inazuma goes, I don't think I had to do any world quest to open any more chests. I just had to go run around. And yeah, as far as quests go, I've still got all of these companion quest things to do, as well as the Archon quest. I was going to say the Archon quest for the stream, so I'm not doing those off stream, but I might do these off stream at some point. Um, Tomorrow or whatever. I've still got, I think, like, what, 2 days before Furina drops? Yeah, 2 days, 13 hours, so we've still got time. Or at least that's until the banner ends, which I think is when Furina starts. So yeah, I've still got a ton of time. I just, like, finished, like, halfway of Sumeru pretty much now that I've gone and collected all the Dendroculi. Now I'm going to go through and collect, like, all of the chests that I can. Um, and then after I finish off Sumeru, then I'll be going over to Fontaine. I'll probably finish off the Court of Fontaine and then move on to these two because I only have like 3 chests here at most that I need to 100% Court of Fontaine. And then these two have a lot of stuff that I need to pick up, including all the Hydroculine stuff. And that'll also get me more things on the Fountain. I've still got more things on the Tree of Dreams before this thing's leveled is maxed, and that also means that I'm going to get some pools from there because this thing does give you, I think every 10 it gives you 2 limited pools, right? Yeah, every 10 it seems. So I think it caps out at 50, so I've still got um, 2 more, or so for a total of 4 limited mana pools. And you get these from the Dendro sigils, and you mostly get these from opening chests. I have been getting these from upgrading the statues, but yeah, um, now that the statues are capped out, I don't have to worry about that. And that also means that my stamina's increased, but it's like barely increased, to be honest. It doesn't really matter that much. I've eaten so many of the stamina reducing foods for running around. Like, this has been the party that I've been using to run around Sumeru. Um, and then I just swapped to party with Kazuha if I need it, and then swapped to party with Amber if I need it. Although I did try to use my Diluc for some of the stuff, but he doesn't always work that way. But yeah, as you can see, I've been purposely avoiding all of the Seelas and or Sealies and all of the chests that I can. Like sometimes there's just a thing on my screen that tells me to open the chest, and I'm going to do that because I don't have any control. But outside of that, I've still got a lot of chests to open, and like anytime that there was a bunch of enemies next to a chest, I just tried to run past them rather than fight them, so that way I wouldn't be tempted to open the chest. So yeah, that's why all these regions still have pretty big percentages until they are full. It's because all of the chests still need to be opened. And then I guess there's like this other thing that you can collect here, right? I don't even know if I can find one. But the things that you use, yeah, these plume up purifying light. I don't even know where these go or what they do, but I do have a few of them. And I'll be collecting them after I collect most of the chests, if not all of the chests. I also reached Adventure Rank 56, um, which, huge gave me, um, I think it gave me 2 condensed resin. So yeah, those will be used for, or not condensed, fragile resin. So those will be used for Furina. Whenever she releases. But yeah, I also picked up some spin crystals around. I haven't really picked these up too much. I might go around and collect them one day because they're pretty easy to collect because they're all numbered, so you can tell which ones you're missing, but and which ones like you pick up and everything. But yeah, I just don't really have too much of an incentive to do that. I also still have my hunting trap, but yeah, I didn't really show like everything in the 500 um, hours in because I also forgot to show how many achievements I had. But yeah, I'm currently at 589, so. Um, I got most of the ones for Inazuma. I'm apparently missing some of these. I think this one is like a daily one that I can finish now, but I just haven't. Um, and I know that there's like 2 daily quest things that I need to finish on Sarai Island. Or no, not Sarai Island, Sarumi Island. The one down here, right? Yeah. There's like this one and like some down here inside of this thing. Also, it's weird seeing all the guides not be able to see on the minimap. It makes it a bit easier for me, but none of the guides actually can do that. I don't know if all these markers indicate like a daily quest or if I just left some and forgot to pick them up or whatever, which probably is the case for most. And then sometimes I would always, I used to put markers above areas that I would farm. Like this is the cursed domain. And then I also have this one over here that's for caching stuff. And then all of these flower ones are for deluxe flowers. I went ahead and mapped them out, even though I haven't picked them up today um, or anything. And it's been like 2 days since the last one, so I technically do need to pick them up. I also still need to do 2 of my relic runs in Star Rail, so that way I get the double drops for the day. They put all of the double drop relic event in Star Rail right before they're about to add 2 new relic sets, and both of the relic sets have set effects that I really want to use for my characters and everything. So it's a little bit annoying. I'm just taking all of the. I'm running in the physical domain, so that way I get better Clara relics because she's probably going to use 2-piece physical, 2-piece of one of the new ones that buff follow-up attack, if I had to guess. So yeah, I'm giving her that, or I could also use it on Luca or Sushong. But yeah, I've been farming that one, and then any bad pieces I get, I just destroy, and I'll have a bunch of materials to craft some stuff for the new set, is my idea. I've also still got to do Spiral Abyss. I'm probably going to do that um, off stream as well, because it's not that interesting, and I can't actually beat it at the moment. I mean, I might stream it. I don't know. I might do it like before I do the world quest on stream, and I'll be getting some more prima gems from that for some more pools. But yeah, currently we're at 24. My goal is to get to 45, so I just need to get 20 more in 2 days, which sounds bad. But today I spent 12 hours collecting Dendroculi, which added up to like. I probably started the day with 18 pools, so I think I got 6 pools today just from picking up the Dendroculi. But me picking up chests is going to like dramatically increase that because all of the chests are worth like at least 2 Prima Gems, whereas each of the Draculae is like worth like 1.1 at most. Maybe. Like, I'm not really sure what the math is on the Dendroculi, but they seem a bit less valuable. But then you also have to like consider all of the like shrines of depths that you open up as well, because those also get you like 40 Prima Gems for those. But yeah, I'll still be trying to I've also still been getting my daily ones from the supply pass or whatever, the Welkin, because I did reset my Welkin before Furina's release, because I had one that expired a few days ago, and then I reset it, and that was like my first Welkin that I had ever done. Even though I'm not free, I haven't been free to play for a long time, but yeah, I just never really did Welkin. But since I've been doing that, it has actually helped quite a bit. Yeah, I also need to make sure that I don't cap on my resin. Um, I've been trying to farm some stuff for Furina, but I don't know. I think we'll probably just have to farm for her a lot. Like, I can't even build the new characters that I get right now. Like, here's my Diluc at the moment, level 60 with 114. Like, I can't farm for him, so it's like, there's pretty much no way that I can pre-farm for a character that's not even out yet. Like, I only have one character actually fully maxed out at the moment, which is Keiching, um, in terms of talents. And then also leveling and stuff. But yeah, like most of my characters are level 80 if they are leveled up pretty highly, but decent portion. It's not even that high. I did make it where Kole was ascended today, so that way I could get the last standard pool that I needed to hit pity and got a sacrificial greatsword, which was not worth it. But I mean, it did give me 2 star glitter or whatever it's called. Yeah, Bennett at the moment is the character that I'm trying to level to 90
Where'd that come
because
from?
that does increase his base attack up to its max value. So that way he's providing the most value that I can get out of him. I've also still got this to go pick up um, in Sumeru. But yeah, you can see Fontaine from here. It's pretty cool. And then you can also see this giant tree thing that's really cool. Going around and picking up all this in Draculae has made me really like Fontaine a lot, or not Fontaine, Sumeru a lot more than I did previously. Because I just like I went into Sumeru, did the world quest, and then kind of dipped. I had some of the Dracula, I had some of the chests and stuff, but yeah, like I'm not picking up that chest. I'm just going to walk towards what I think is the marker. But honestly, there's a solid chance that this isn't even going to get me to the marker, knowing Sumeru. But Sumeru is just like so massive. If Fontaine is like half the size of Sumeru, it's still going to be
This side up.
huge in terms of scale. So I'm really excited to see where that will go. But yeah, I've just been like really impressed by it, like how massively large Sumeru is. Like, there's not really any other way to describe it. It's just infinite in size almost. Like, just walking from like here to here would take hours. If you're just like walking, even like running at optimal speeds and picking up all the four leaf sigils and all that kind of stuff, just like walking from there to there is still gonna take you hours to do. And having to go through a bunch of like underground pyramids. It's just like the sheer scale of everything in Samara, and everything's like really detailed on the environments. There's like a bunch of these rocks like this that are placed in certain ways so that you're able to climb around them and not have to use all of your stamina. And it's adjusted for varying stamina levels. Like you have people that are like me and have all of the Dendroculi, and you have people that don't even have any um, Animo oculi or whatever you call animoculi. Um, so you have to like design it around all of that as well. Um, but yeah, just kind of playing around in Sumeru made me realize how large it is and stuff. Because Sumeru is like in an interesting position for me because it's like an older region in my head almost, even though it's like one of the newest regions. It's just because I went and did the world quest for Sumeru and then I like never touched it again. Um, so it's kind of like I'm coming back to um, something that I haven't been to in a long time. But in actuality, this is like the most recent one outside of Fontaine, most recent region, at least most recent or recent fully complete region and everything. So it's kind of an interesting spot. But yeah, I did like I had to fight someone here. I think I still have stuff to do here as well because I went around into a few dungeons and I got like upgraded chess pieces or something. I don't even know. But yeah, it's just like everything in Sumeru is really confusing as well. I've been skipping through all the dialogue. There's just like no way that I have enough time to read all of the dialogue and none of the dialogue has been voiced either. But there's just no way that I have enough time to read all the dialogue and collect all of the chests and stuff. But yeah, just like look at all of the places that you can just see in this area, like Celestia or whatever is up there, I think, um, which is a future area probably. You have like this giant. Can't even see it if I go there. You have this giant tree that's really cool. You have the like double pyramid thing that I was just at. You have um, this area here next to the tree. Where's the thing in the sky? Isn't there a giant purple thing in the sky, or is that gone now? But yeah, see how that thing just pops up on my map? Like, that's something that I gotta go explore at some point. That's not a Dendroculi or a chest, but it makes a Dendroculi noise. I think I'm still missing one Dendroculi, but you don't need to collect it to upgrade um, the chest to the maximum level, so I have not done that. Yeah, like you go here and it just looks really cool, and then isn't this the spot that I'm thinking of where you go? Let me just go walk to it and find out. Yeah, you go here, you get teleported. Okay, never mind, that wasn't what I was thinking. Is this it? No. Hmm. Oh yeah, I don't remember where I'm thinking of, but there's like a place that's like frozen in time. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about instantly. From that, it's like got water that you can walk on and stuff without Kokomi. Um, but yeah, overall, I think that this region's really cool. I think the desert regions, like, as someone that I always played like Minecraft and Terraria a lot. I have like thousands of hours in those games. Um, and I would always think of like the desert region as like a really boring area just because there's not much to do, and then I would always think of how I would want to improve it and just not really have any ideas. But yeah, overall, I think that the desert area of Sumeru is really nice. Like I used to like the like forest area more, but just exploring the desert just made me realize just how boring the forest area is in comparison to how much stuff is actually going on in the desert. Um, but yeah, I don't know if Fontaine is going to be any like it doesn't even have to be this large, but just like as in depth as Sumeru or like more in depth or whatever, then I'm going to be really intrigued in exploring it more and everything. And I'll probably have more time to focus on the world quest of Sumeru than I did for Fontaine. Um, and stuff because yeah, I just like pretty much had to skip the dialogue. Like I read some of it, and stuff, so that way I had somewhat of an idea of what was going on. But I did have to skip most of it just because there's like no way if I'm trying to collect all of the Dendroculi and like most of the chest and everything. Like I'm probably not going to collect all of the chests for Sumeru. Um, by the time that Furina's out, if I had to guess, is going to be the main issue. Um, but I will be trying to collect as many as I can. Um, and stuff. And I've still got stuff in Fontaine to explore too. Um, like I've still got to finish the Archon quest for Fontaine and all of that. But um, yeah, just thought I'd give an update. And if you want to see my playtime at the moment, you can't even see it exactly because it hasn't updated. But yeah, we're already at 523 hours since. Like I pretty much just ended the last stream where I did the 500-hour account review and then instantly started grinding this. So um, it has been a few days. So it hasn't been like exactly 24 hours since the streams happened or anything like that. I think it's been like 4 days. No, probably 5 days. So yeah, about 1/5 of my time in the past 5 days has been playing Genshin. It's probably been more than that because I doubt that the 12 hours I've played today is even like factored into this. So I'm probably at like 535 at the moment. Um, but yeah, that's just how much I've been grinding out for the next pools because yeah, I do want to try to get the guarantee for sure. Since I did lose my 50-50 on Venti's Manor to Deluxe, so we have the guaranteed Furina. So I'm definitely going to be trying to pull her day one and stuff. Which I will be streaming my pools. That'll be when I'm streaming Genshin again and streaming again in general because Furina will be out and I'll be able to stop grinding and finally get all the pools done. But yeah, I'm still recording my pools in Starro at the moment as well. Because I've been doing a daily pool on there pretty much because I'm really close to pity for Starro's 5-star. I think I'm at 76 pity at the moment in Starro. Um, and I'm pulling at Topaz's banner, mostly for extra copies of Gwen, but if I get Topaz, then I get Topaz. But I do have to win a 50-50 for it, which I've never done in Star Rail, so we'll see. I did on the free-to-play account, but not on the main account. But yeah, just going to be ending
Entering
things here for now.
stairwell
Just thought I'd give an update on
I hope nobody
how things are
disturbs
going in terms of exploration and everything. But yeah, I've definitely been putting in quite a lot of work, so yeah, hoping it pays off and we can get Furina day one. Knowing me, I'll probably get her in like 110 pool, which will suck. Like it will both suck and not suck, but because like I've done all of this work exploring Sumeru and everything, and then I just get her in 110 pool. But it would be nice to save the extra pools and everything, and then maybe try to get like her constellation or weapon or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. Um, but yeah, gonna be ending links here for now, and I guess I'll see everyone in the next one.